A ribbon-cutting ceremony celebrated the provision of a new aircraft hangar located near the St. George Regional Airport. Utah Governor Spencer Cox came to unveil the new site. This new hangar permanently houses the Utah Department of Public Safety's newest rescue helicopter and Aero Bureau in southern Utah.
For all of our guys who are dressed in, most of them in their greens, and those that are part of the crew, from our pilots to our tactical rescue specialists and those that are the hoist operators, every bit of this is certainly an aspect that's bringing great credibility to the state of Utah and saving lives.
The Southern Aero Bureau started operations in August of 2022 following a $5 million authorization from the Utah legislature to procure a new helicopter.
And thanks to Senator Owens, who chairs the committee that oversees this. We got great support. The other members of the legislature that are here, we couldn't do it if everybody didn't pull together and vote yes.
Since that time, the helicopter has played a critical role in hundreds of rescues.
In 2022, the Bureau had over 500 missions total. Over 500 missions in 1 year. This year alone, they've had, as of March 22nd, they had already 194 missions this year. In 2023, they've already rescued over 70 individuals through 34 hoist missions. Those numbers are exploding in ways I don't think any of us really anticipated, and it shows the vision of those who started this program.
This new hoist helicopter has made the difference between life and death for several rescues in Washington County and beyond.
They located Brad. He had crashed in a canyon. The chopper verified that he was at least moving, but we didn't know what condition he was in. And then they were able to lower down, hoist him out, and immediately lowered him to the ground where the life flight helicopter was waiting, and then they flew him to St. George Regional. So he's been in there for about 3 weeks now. Originally had 2 brain bleeds, 2 broken vertebrae, a broken femur, but he's making progress every day. And I truly believe that without this hoist capability, Brad Coleman wouldn't be alive today.
There are currently 3 DPS helicopters like this in the state of Utah, and this one will be permanently housed at St. George Airport thanks to the city of St. George building a new hangar.
I also want to thank the city council because they were the ones that agreed to go ahead and rent this hangar for 20 years and lease it for $1 a year so that we could get this helicopter here. We have so many tourists here in southern Utah. Our city and county are growing by leaps and bounds. This will be used more than we ever thought it would need to be used, but we're really grateful to have it here.
Equipped with night vision cameras, lights, and all the emergency equipment needed to do rescue missions, these DPS helicopters and their crew members are making a huge difference, especially in slot canyons.
Especially when you're injured, when somebody's injured, time is crucial, and that's exactly what the hoist does. The hoist speeds up the process and actually really saves lives.
There are probably at least 5 or 6 people since they've been here last year that would not be alive today if it were not for them.
Sergeant Cashin said not only does the helicopter crew speed up the rescue process, but also lessens the risk to rescuers who would otherwise have to rope into the site.
Prior to them being here, we did everything the hard way. Hiking in gear, carrying people out, and a lot of those people were not in good shape. And time-wise, it was difficult. You were worried about the person passing away while you're carrying them. So that's how much of a change it is to have these helicopters.
I guess you could call us observers at the time, to transforming into a tactical flight officer position and then into a hoist team operation. But my advice is to go as prepared as you can, have a way to communicate, let others know where you're going.
The new DPS helicopter can also be used to support all law enforcement agencies in finding lost individuals or to hunt down criminals.
That includes pursuits, fugitive apprehension, searches for lost individuals, elderly individuals, children, things like that.
In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.